Hello class, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sorry I'm late. Gosh, the traffic was so bad on the 5 South. Okay, first of all, let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and in her republic for which it stands, one nation under which used to formerly be tiramisu, and justice for all. Woo! Okay guys, let's get started. This is my most highly requested video. Ever since my video on how I remain unbothered went viral, people went crazy. They're like, let's just ask this girl to help us with life in general. And I love to offer my advice because I have no shame. I am ruthless. Don't be fooled by the struggle bangs and the little cat on my bracelet here, which I got in Little Tokyo in Los Angeles. I will always do what's best for me, and you should too. Why do you care what other people think of you? Seriously, I know, obviously from time to time we feel insecure, we feel, distressed, but insecurity is a made up concept in your head. You're only insecure because you're thinking about what other people are thinking about you, or you're always thinking about what someone else is doing with their life. Who cares? Life is so short. If you were brutally attacked by a pack of moths tomorrow and deceased, would you be happy with your decisions so far? I would, because I made these changes in the past few years. Being, so-called unbothered, being a little bit more selfish in a good way. Maybe my worldview is a bit, perhaps, cynical and slightly negative, but I think it's also realistic. So if you came here to feel better, and this is not the place, I will tell it to you straight. I'll give it to you black coffee, no cream, no Splenda. This is how I see the world. Avoidance 101. I'm gonna give you 4 options on how to deal with these toxic friends that you have in your life, or just toxic coworkers, anyone who you just don't like. Option 1, move. You can literally just move to avoid this person. I hear Kansas City is nice. Get up and go. What is actually holding you back right now? Your job? Okay, apply somewhere else. Maybe you own a business in the city. Okay, well, no one asked you, okay? 2, the truth. The truth is painful. Here's the issue with this one and why so many people requested this video in particular. There are way too many hard to swallow pills that a lot of us aren't ready to accept. This used to be me, like the other way around. I was that friend who didn't have a lot of friends, and I relied solely on my best friend at the time just because we were 2 peas in a pod. Literally the same person. She was just the Russian version of me. She moved away for school, and I was like, okay, let me go check out New York City. Visited a lot of times when I was a teenager, like with the $2 that I had in my debit card. And then I came back and I was like, this is not really for me. Let's try it out later in life. So I went back home and I didn't have any other friends, and I realized, oh my goodness, I put all of my effort into this friend only. I went tunnel vision. I didn't talk to anyone else because I was assuming that everyone else is so bad. I don't like anyone else besides my best friend. You can't have that type of mindset, okay? The reason why I say this is that now I'm in her shoes where I have people who, it's not like a problem I'm really having, but this happened recently where someone actually, how do I put this? Someone in a different state was like, hey, let's meet up. I said, okay, sure. And I said, hey, actually I can't come anymore because this thing happened. Something that's way more important. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, my grandma died. Like, sorry, let me tell her next time, hey grandma, don't die. Like what? She threw a fit and was like, you said that you were coming to this state to come see me. I said, respectfully, I don't really care. Like, I don't even know you. I met you once. I didn't realize it, but I was her only friend. In my mind, she was just an acquaintance. I am now the person who actually has friends. I actually have a network. I've been working on this myself because I realized being completely isolated is not a healthy way to live. I have very few distinct friends who I trust with my kidney. I would give them my, never mind. I didn't say that. I would give them this bookcase that I like from IKEA. I would give them that, not the kidney. I'm just playing. I would take a bullet for my friends. A bullet that will just graze, not through and through. I love my friends, I truly do. So I know what it's like to be in that position as that friend who got pissed at me because I didn't want to travel to Rhode Island. I'm like, what's in Rhode Island? Family Guy? Like that? Why would I go there? Boston? Sure. But Rhode Island, whatever. And I was honest with her. But the thing is, the truth, like I said, is not easy. I said, I truly did not know that I was your only friend. She gave me all this, paragraphs saying, I'm so hurt, I'm offended. I said, I didn't even book a ticket. It was like a maybe, but okay. And I said, truth is, you have attachment issues and it's not my fault. It is my fault that I said, yes, I can go to these plans. And then something happened. I let you know as soon as I could, 2 months out. That's it. I don't know what to tell you. And I did apologize. I said, I'm sorry, right? She still was angry. And then she said, I don't like the fact that you said that I have attachment issues. I said, well, hard to swallow pill, okay? How did this end? Well, we didn't meet up and I still just, text this person Merry Christmas every now and then, but I chose that I don't want that in my life because it's too much pressure being that person's only friend. It's different if this person is secure in themselves, happy, and then, it's just a one-time thing or a two-time thing. I hear this a lot in relationships too, and I read Reddit sometimes. I know, whatever. I know Reddit's not the best source of information all the time, but for me it's funny to see real life stories on relationships, platonic, romantic, whatever. There's a lot of situations where for some reason someone will be dating somebody, like their partner just completely isolates themselves from everybody. It happens when you fall in love for the first time. It kind of happened to me too. So you don't ever want to put someone in that position where you're their only friend and you guilt them. It's different if you literally just have one friend, that's fine. But you can't guilt other people when they want to do something else and say, oh, blah, 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 whatever. So you could tell them the truth, but they may not like it and it might end in, the ending of the friendship. So you have to consider that. Are you willing to have a confrontation? No? Okay, great. So we're gonna move on to number 3. Lie. Lie, lie, lie. You better get good at lying. If you think this person is so toxic beyond repair, you either can do 3 or 4, block or lie. I oftentimes choose 4, and I'll tell a little story about that shortly. I personally don't care what you do in your free time. But when it comes to friends, you are the sum of your friends, all right? I did not want this person trying to drag me into this with all their darkness inside and trauma and just bad habits, just life spiraling down the drain. I'm talking about way past the point of repair. Like, not, a little bit of, problems here and there. Like, I mean, just down the gutter. Lying is never good. But if you're in a situation where you are in dire need to get rid of somebody and there's absolutely nothing that can be resolved, you must do this. Is it fun? Yeah, I think it is fun. I think it is fun spinning some crazy story to get away from somebody when it's just that bad and there's no way out. Now, lucky for me, I've been moving around so much, so I haven't even had the opportunity to develop any toxic friendships really. I've just developed good acquaintances, which blossom into more. So it's great. You should become a YouTuber. You can easily just say, oh, sorry, I'm too busy editing, because editing takes 3 hours, sometimes it takes 12 hours, you never know. When this person says, hey, let's hang out, what are you doing tonight? This is what you say. I'm on my period. Oh, no worries, okay. Next day, hey, what are you doing? I'm still on my period. 2 months later, hey, I feel like you're avoiding me. Is there something wrong? Girl, this is that new keto diet. It makes your period super long. You haven't tried it? That's crazy. Then you end it there. Then you, number 4, block. I prefer to just block with no explanation. This happened once, actually, in the past 2 months. And this wasn't a friend, because all my friends are good people, okay? It took a long time to find good friends. And something I will also add here is that I want us to normalize finding good friends or that solid friend group, your best friend in your late 20s, 30s, or even 40s, 50s, so on. I don't understand how there's this pressure to not only know what you're gonna do for the rest of your life when you're 18, which makes no sense, and then also have all these friends. No. It's not realistic. It's not. At least for me, because I didn't get the full college experience. I did not go to a sorority. I don't know what that's like. I don't even know what a Kappa Delta Airlines Gamma is. I don't know. And I know that I probably missed out on a lot of opportunities to make friends, but I had to put on the effort myself to make some, and now I do. So anyway, that's that little snippet there. But you need to just learn how to block and delete. Block and delete. Block and delete. Block and delete. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Look at my channel. I move around randomly, cut my hair. I literally just cut my hair in the bathroom. Like, here's a photo of my hair in the trash can. Like, I just gave myself a cute little, it's supposed to be like a 90s inspired haircut. You know, did I explain myself? No, I just did that. I felt like doing it. And my friend's like, well, your hair looks different. I said, yes, girl, that's me. Random, easy, breezy, beautiful, block a hoe. Just block, just know how to block people. It's really easy. Block on WhatsApp. If you have to, block on your Mac as well. Usually the two will automatically block, but sometimes they don't. Block on WhatsApp, block on your computer if you have a Mac, block on Instagram, LinkedIn. I had someone try to come for me on LinkedIn. I'm like, I don't even think I had one. I had a LinkedIn profile apparently 10 years ago and it was like, formal stamps. Look at me, I have a real fancy resume. No. Oh, young Stampede, you have so much to learn. But I'm glad you came to this video. I really am, because this is the first step to recovery. Recovering from a dusty life takes time. It really does. I was never dusty, but I lacked assertiveness. Still do. I'm still learning. I really am. I'm not gonna come on here and pretend like I'm perfect. You know, my How to Be Unbothered video is very accurate to my mindset and my lifestyle. However, I do get bothered from time to time. Obviously, I'm a human. People think I'm an android. They think I'm some literal like YouTube plant or something. Like, I'm not a robot. I have feelings, okay? I got feelings. I just know when and where to spend my energy. Do not waste your time on people who don't care about you. I'm not, what's that? There's someone in the world of astrology who likes to tussle. I don't. I really don't. I like to just float around, travel, eat well, and sleep. I don't like to tussle, but you have to do it for your own well-being. Think about it 10 years from now. Do you want this person in your life? If you have goals like I do, which sound extreme to some, do you think this person will be supportive? I do not regret cutting out the one toxic friend that I had who gave me dirty looks all the time because she liked me when I was ugly and on my worst, having my worst days, and she was there to listen to my tragedies and my sadness. But as soon as I wanted something positive, she was poof, gone. I'm glad I ended that. That's the only friendship I ever ended in my life. It was really weird and sad. This one, she just told me, I feel insecure around you. My parents like you more than me. Everyone likes you more than me. I said, that's not true, because everyone in my life really likes you, but you know, that's your insecurity. I can't help you with that. Had I kept milking that type of friendship and trying to help this person, I don't think I would have accomplished everything I've accomplished in the past few years, because you have to have such intense focus. It's distracting when someone's taking energy from you. So focus, class. Which option will you choose? Will you choose to lie to this toxic person in your life? Will you be honest? Will you just block and delete? Or will you move? Tell me in the comment section.